Okay, there's a reason why you should never play Among Us on your Nintendo Switch. I'm gonna go over you guys why you shouldn't play on your Nintendo Switch. So basically, 2020 before 2021, which was 2 years from now on, almost 2 years. So, with Among Us being released on Nintendo Switch, you can now play Among Us on your Nintendo Switch, but it only costs $5 to purchase the game. But what you might find out is when you buy the game, it will ask you to consider subscribing to Nintendo Switch Online membership. Well, unfortunately, that's a sad part, and this is what's broken for everyone to play on. I did play Among Us the first time on the Nintendo Switch. After I have to purchase I think I purchased maybe 1 month of Nintendo Switch Online membership, and I think it went pretty good. I actually played free play actually. And what will happen is when you buy Among Us, you can only do free play when you buy it on the Nintendo Switch. When you get it on Nintendo Switch, you can only do free play. You can't do local or online. I tried local with my another device with my phone and my Nintendo Switch. As I already bought it, as I already bought it, and never mind. As I already purchased the membership, and what I've been doing is trying to use the local, and I think local doesn't really work. I don't know how can I get local to work, but I think it only works when you are with different people, different players near the device you might play on. And it kind of sucks when it doesn't work. So I tried that. Anyways, and what it will tell you is more games online. Purchase the Nintendo Switch eShop. No, wait. Nintendo Switch membership. Choose the membership you want to use it for playing Among Us. Well, that sounds broken. I think I would prefer to just play on my mobile device. Mobile device is the best devices to play. But if you were to buy it on computer, it's also the best way. But it also costs you $4.99, $5. Yeah, it costs you $5 when you also play on computer and Xbox and PS4. So that's one thing. But it's best if you get it on computer. It's only for $5, and I already have purchased the game. I think it was through Microsoft, maybe. I think so. Yeah. So there's a reason why you shouldn't play Among Us on your Nintendo Switch. Also, I think when I tried to do this is merge my account, but I couldn't merge from the Nintendo Switch. Well, Nintendo haven't done that, but soonly, they might do that. They might do that update, and maybe they might be able to say that you can now transfer your Nintendo account and merge it to Nintendo Switch, and you can have all your beans and all your, I think one of those paper, I don't know, yeah, the red beans will be the red beans will be transferred as well, and then your account will be transferred. But I've tried on my Switch, but it doesn't work. I went to interself.com and accounts and then do merge my account. Well, there was no Nintendo account, no Nintendo Switch account to merge on. So no, you can't do that unless they do it. And there's the reason why you shouldn't play on the Nintendo Switch. Regardless of playing on Among Us, is that when you purchase Nintendo Switch Online for only $4 a month, or going up, which is 8 or 20, both of them 3 months and 12 months, which is 1 year as well. They are going to continue charging you when you play Among Us on the Nintendo Switch. My bad. Okay. So when purchasing Among Us on Nintendo Switch, just know that you have to pay for Nintendo Switch online play. Online play for Nintendo Switch Online is where you can play everywhere with your friends and with everyone else, with other people. But regardless, why did they have to do it on Among Us? Well, it's part of Interslope's agreement. I think it's the agreement. I believe their agreement is just for everyone to know that purchasing it on Among Us, they would get a little bit annoyed and be frustrated when this happens. But regardless, also, once after a month, they will continue charging, and if playing on Among Us on the Switch, and it already been a month, 3 or a year, regardless, you will be done. You will be done playing Among Us on your Nintendo Switch. So that's why it's best if you buy it right here. Don't worry, because if you ask your parents for if you have a mobile phone, never mind. You know what? Okay, where was I? Okay, it's best if you play on mobile. It's free, and it's best if you buy it on mobile. Again, it's free, and if you have an Apple ID or a Google account, it's best if you buy it. Oh, and if you don't know, if you are just bored and you want to play Among Us on your Nintendo Switch, and you don't have an Apple ID, yeah, stop right now and stop trying to think that you want to continue playing Among Us on your Nintendo Switch. Create your own Google account. It's the only way to download them. It's the only way to play Among Us freely online. All you have to do is just create your own Google account. Now, as I remembered a year ago, I did made myself a Google account after my school restricted my access to playing or uploading on YouTube. And what happened is I used it on my school's. I used my my Apple ID account on my school's Google account, which was the ggusd.net. You shouldn't use this. You shouldn't use the ggusd.net. You shouldn't, because they will lock access to. They will lose and lock access to your account. Regardless, also when the school GGUSD, Garden Grove Unified School Districts, teachers and security can watch what you're doing, and when you try to request a code, let's say you want to verify your account, they're not going to accept it. Let's say I'm creating a Nintendo account with that. No, they're not going to accept it. And after, when I made myself a Apple ID account with 25, no, wait. I don't want to show you guys my. Wait, I don't want to show you guys my account. Oops, sorry. Please don't ever try to remember their accounts. They will get into it, and they're gonna start going into your account. Sorry, let's say example and then ggusd.net, and then let's say I'm gonna purchase Among Us on mobile, but you can't. It will decolor it. It will say decolor it. That's my text message. Sorry, my phone is ringing. It will say, no, you can't get this. You need to create your own Google account. So I'll show you guys. But Google already knows about this. So all you have to do is just put your name and your last name. And then all you have to do is create whatever name, whatever you want, and then put @gmail.com. Example @gmail.com. That's how you put it. And then you put your password in there. But I'm not going to show you guys what it looks like. And then you put your password in there. And then you gotta put your phone number in, and then you're ready to go. And then, but if you're 13 plus, it's the best thing to stay with 13 plus. It's best if you're 13 years old in order to do this, or over. If you try to do it under 13, I think you might still under 13. And I think what happened is when you try to create your Apple ID account with your Google account, and you create new Apple ID account on settings, and you try to put it in, and then you put your birth date, let's say under 13. I think they may not take it. I think they're gonna say this Apple ID cannot be created. Your your age is not appropriate enough. You must be 13 or older in order to use this in order to create an Apple account. So that is the thing. Remember, as I told you guys, as I already said, if you're under 13, then you have no access to playing Among Us. You'll then have to ask your parents in order to get Nintendo Switch online on playing Among Us. Well, there you go, guys. This is how you should never play Among Us on your Nintendo Switch. All I had to do is to play Among Us on my Switch. Oh, and make sure that you have at least not non-6S Plus, because the 6S Plus only had 16 gig, and I don't like it. It's best if you get a iPhone model that's even like 8 or later. It should be, or maybe a little bit downgraded, a little bit let's say a 7 and S's, then because it will have 32 gig in total. It's best if you get that. Oh, if you get an iPhone 6S Plus with 64 gig, maybe that's the only thing you should. I don't know if they sell it for that. I think they do. But it's best if you get an iPhone model that's 8 or later. Let's say that I have the iPhone 11 Pro Max and I used it, and then I had enough storage to download all of my updates. Or probably wasn't gonna do the updates. I forgot. I don't know. But I've been playing maybe on the iPhone X. I've been playing on my iPhone X, but unfortunately my iPhone X, I didn't get to do it. So I did it on my iPhone 11 Pro Max. That was the first start of presenting Among Us in my channel. So yeah, that's it. It's best if you play on mobile or computer. It's the best way. But just know that buying on computer and Xbox. I will try to see what happens when you I'll see what would you do if buying it on PS4 or Xbox. I don't know if they're gonna let you gonna have to make you get I think it's Xbox Live and PS4 online services. I don't know, but it should be freely online for PS4 and PS5 maybe. I think they are available now. But it's digital. It's a digital game, and you can get Among Us. You can get Among Us on your Nintendo Switch because it's called a Crewmate Edition, and you can get the game card for it. I seen a video like that, and it was made around about maybe almost 2 years. I believe, back in December 2020, when I didn't have my YouTube account. I wasn't available. It was last December. But at least I was able to return after my example. I mean, no. I don't want to show you guys my account. But still, my account was a school account, and I'm not telling you guys it because you would go into my account. I don't want to show you guys. Yeah, because my school account just managed it, and I was still like in online school and in-person school. Then I graduated middle school around a year ago. Just know that I'm 14 years old. Now, even though when you are creating yourself, one thing to notice that it will become a child account. It will become a child account, and if you're 13 plus, you can then just call it a teen account. I know that I notice a lot of people just say child account, but I prefer just calling it teen. Well, anyways, guys, that's it to go over with you guys why you should never play Among Us on your Nintendo Switch. Feel free to like this video if this video helped you and educate your kid from playing this game. Go ahead and like this video, subscribe, and get notified. Again, remember, it's gonna charge you when you play Among Us on your Nintendo Switch. Hoping that they can update Among Us. Let's say you can now play freely. Alright guys, see you guys on my next video. I think it's to go over the ratings on my videos. But, maybe. Alright guys, um, see ya.